What's up? Yeah, it's me, Rochelle here with a new video. It's just gonna be a quick video. It's about Money in the Bank and that CM Punk has been reinstated just for Money in the Bank. And I'll have my thoughts on that and what happened on Raw about Mr. McMahon and John Cena called him out. So that was pretty epic. I mean, the promo they did was great. So, yeah, Mr. McMahon said some things, like, he said you don't care about the fans, and if you didn't know that, you're an idiot. Because he said that, that's like the billionth time he said that. So, okay. John Cena says, oh, I want to have this match with CM Punk. Just go ahead and suspending him indefinitely is stupid for him speaking his mind. Just him saying a couple things, get under your skin. And Mr. McMahon acts like it didn't, but for him suspending him indefinitely just so happened to do something to get him suspended. And that was that he thinks CM Punk is not worthy of anything in the WWE. So you could tell that Mr. McMahon judges his wrestlers, his employees, like way too much. You know, CM Punk is a great wrestler. Everybody knows that, and that he deserves more title shots, world title shots, more than he usually does. And he deserves to be on posters, and he deserves to be on DVD, and all this stuff. You know. So, but Mr. McMahon thinks he's not worthy of it, but he is. So John Cena's like, it doesn't matter. If the fans want this match, I want this match. So you make it at Money in the Bank. You reinstate him. Mr. McMahon then says, he's like, oh no, I'm embarrassed that you're going to lose against CM Punk. And then he takes the championship into another company, and that's what embarrasses me. And then John Cena's like, oh, you're afraid of being embarrassed, and you do all this other things? You say whatever you want and whatever? You don't think that's embarrassing? I don't know. It just goes on for like forever and ever. Cena tells Mr. McMahon, he's like, you know what? This is not what I signed up for. If you do not care what the fans think and what they want and everything, I'm leaving. So he gives them the championship and he walks out. And Mr. McMahon's like, oh no, don't you go anywhere. So, because Mr. McMahon knows that John Cena is his best superstar on the roster of WWE, because everybody loves him. I mean, like little kids, he's like the role model and everything. Not to everybody. I'm not a John Cena fan. I respect him, and what he did on Raw is what I respect, because he was finally serious. So that's what I like about John Cena. Anyways, Mr. McMahon goes all the way to the stage part where Cena was standing, where he told him to, oh, stay there. And he says, you know what, you get this match and whatever. He's like, but if you lose, you're fired. So the match at Money in the Bank is on, yes. So who do I think was going to win? Don't know. Don't even know, because I'm not going to even guess, because I want to see how this works out. Because even if Cena loses this, he's not going to get fired, because CM Punk is going to probably take the championship into another company, like, because most people are saying it's an ROH invasion. And so if CM Punk does take the championship into another company, it probably will be ROH, and it will probably be an ROH invasion. And Mr. McMahon will probably rehire him. So yeah, that's, I don't know, this can go either way. And that's not all what I want to talk about. I just want to go ahead and talk about Money in the Bank itself, even though it's 2 weeks before Money in the Bank. So I'll probably remake this part of the video the day before, if they change anything. Now, the World Heavyweight Championship match is on Christian versus Randy Orton. I think this should be a triple threat, because Sheamus is getting into the mix, because He's getting revenge off of Randy Orton when he punted him in the head a few weeks ago. So he wants to get revenge, and so when he appeared in a contract signing on the last SmackDown, and you know, that's a sign. You know, if Sheamus wants to get his hands on Randy Orton, Teddy Long should make this a triple threat, because I want to see this match so badly. This is one of my sort of kind of dream match, you know, but I just know it'll be great. And I mean, probably some other people want to see this match. So if they do not put Sheamus in this match and take him out of Money in the Bank, I am going to be mad, because I do not want to see the same Christian versus Randy Orton matchup over and over again. That's probably, I don't want to see that, and probably a lot of people don't really want to see that. But that's my opinion. I already talked about the WWE Championship match. Okay. The SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Justin Gabriel, Sheamus, Heath Slater, Cody Rhodes, Kane, Sin Cara, Daniel Bryan, and Wade Barrett. So I got two people who I think are gonna win this, and then one of them I just really want them to win it. The person I'm going for is Daniel Bryan and Wade Barrett, because they deserve to win the Money in the Bank, and you know, just all of them is worth. I mean, both of them are worth it. I mean, they're both great in the ring, and they're both great with mic skills and whatever. So if they win the Money in the Bank, that is great for them. And then whenever they cash it in, that's really going to be a total big surprise when one of them wins the championship. Especially for Daniel Bryan, because he is absolutely amazing in the ring, and seeing him as world champion in the WWE is just, that's what everybody wants to see. Okay, there's the Divas match, Kelly versus Brie Bella. I don't even give a freak about this match, because I hate the Divas division in WWE. So I'm not even going to talk about that. And so the other Money in the Bank will be Raw. See, I think Raw is kind of actually a little bit better than SmackDown, but SmackDown's finally got a good Money in the Bank match. Except I really wish they didn't put Kane in there. Except they did, you know, they don't even use their wrestlers that well, so they're just using the same people over and over again. I could think a bunch of different people who could be in that match besides Kane. But anyways, the Raw one is a little slightly better. Excuse me. There's Alberto Del Rio, R-Truth, excuse me, Jack Swagger, The Miz, Evan Bourne, Rey Mysterio, Alex Riley, oh yeah, and Kofi Kingston. I got two people from this one. I'm actually got four. I'm actually going for Evan Bourne and Rey Mysterio, Alex Riley and Kofi Kingston, but Rey Mysterio, just push him to the side, you know. Especially Evan Bourne. I mean, I just want to see a little bit more out of Evan Bourne, you know. But the two main guys that I'm actually going for is Alex Riley and Kofi Kingston, because Kofi Kingston, he's a great wrestler with ladders and everything. That sounded really retarded. But if he wins this, he totally deserves a title shot. Like, a while ago, maybe about a couple years ago, he deserves a world championship match. So he deserves to win this. And Alex Riley, the reason why I want him to win this is because he's a fast rising superstar, and he deserves to be world champion too. After everything he's been through, this could be great, and it could, you know, he could be in the world championship spot just as fast as Alberto Del Rio was. So, excuse me, goodness, bro. Alex Riley deserves to win it out of all of the competitors. Well, that's my opinion. So, what do you think about Money in the Bank? About those? Do you think Raw's better, or SmackDown one, or whatever? You go ahead and tell me that, and who you want to win from them, and what do you think about CM Punk coming back? I think that is awesome sauce that he's coming back. just for one more week. But it's worth it. I mean, just to see what's going to go on for that. And I will see you guys later. If I can find the stop button. I found it.